Welcome to the Driver Reviews channel. I'm Vicki Butler-Henderson, and today we are looking at a car that is definitely hot thanks to its motorsport heritage. It is the Toyota GR Yaris, and it is derived from the World Rally Championship. This is the second generation. Prices range from around £44,000 to £46,000, and there are a couple of special editions at £60,000. Before you settle down to watch, please press like and subscribe so that you're notified each time we post something new. The GR Yaris shares just three things with a normal Yaris. They are the headlights, the door mirrors and the roof antenna. The easiest way to know that it is a GR Yaris, though, compared to its runaround siblings, is by the number of doors. This one has 3. And then you'll notice the new low grille with the steel mesh. This side grille is larger, and the lower bumper has a new, cheaper to repair split construction. And round the back, there have been some mild tweaks with the reversing lights and fog lights. Also, the brake light now sits away from the spoiler in case you want to add your own aftermarket aero. But you'll need eagle eyes to spot the difference. Dual tailpipes and a carbon fibre roof and red GR brake calipers are the final clues to the car's sporty nature. Changes you really can't see include a revised suspension to improve the handling and engine tweaks to boost power and torque. Open the boot and you get 174 litres of space, more of course when you fold the back seats down, and the whole thing rests on these 18-inch forged BBS 10-spoke alloy wheels. They are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres. It recently won Best Tyre for high-performance cars in the DriverReviews Customer Choice Awards and is highly rated by thousands of drivers on DriverReviews, boasting an impressive rating of 4.7 out of 5 stars. DriverReviews partners with many of the largest tyre retailers in the world, bringing you thousands of verified and unbiased customer tyre reviews. Our independent reviews cover over 70 different tyre brands across all price ranges and feature leading brands including Goodyear, Dunlop, Michelin, Continental, Hankook and many more. So when you're searching for new tyres, look out for the DriverReviews logo to give you peace of mind that the reviews come from real customers just like you. To discover your local DriverReviews partner website and to find out the winning tyres of this year's Customer Choice Awards, visit driverreviews.com. Let's put those tyres to the test immediately by going on a track. And because this is a pocket-sized rocket, let's go on a pocket-sized track, a kart track. This Yaris is refreshingly light. It weighs around 1,300 kilograms, which is half that of a BMW X7. It is such a joy to be in a car that is so portable, and its lightweight means that it is full beans out here on the track. When I say full beans, well, it's all relative. On paper, this car's numbers will not wow you. For starters, it's got as many cylinders as doors, just the 3. And there is no high revving 2 litre under that bonnet, instead a 1.6 litre. Top speed, a modest 143 miles an hour. But here comes the good news. There's more power than before. When that little turbo starts spinning away, you can have 280 horsepower and 390 Newton meters of torque, which I think is punching well above its weight. It has a 0 to 62 mile an hour time of 5.2 seconds, which is quicker than the bigger engined Civic Type R. It's got a really sweet and charming sound to its engine. It's like a really deeply happy cat purring away, and when that happens the speed can whip up and you can be at the national speed limit before you know it, and it can catch you out, so be warned. So far so good then for the GR Yaris. Now at this point then I should be telling you about the 6-speed manual gearbox which the original GR Yaris had and which was really lovely. Instead, I'm going to tell you about an 8-speed Gazoo Racing automatic box with rapid shifters. Now, apparently this gearbox will sense what gear you need before you do, pretty much. So that sounds exciting, and it sounds Ferrari-esque. However, this is a car that shouldn't be anywhere near an automatic gearbox, in my opinion. Now, I know I can override things by using these little shifters here on the steering wheel, and I can go up and down the box as I please, but this gearbox robs me of being an integral part of the car. Driving a GR Yaris is a partnership, and I feel I need to stir a stick and push a clutch to be able to do my bit. You can pop it into automatic mode, and it does do a nice thing of when you brake, it goes down the box and will automatically blip the revs to match those of the incoming gear. You can switch back to using the paddles, and then there is an alarm to tell you that the system won't cope with the down change that you've asked for, which is absolutely fair enough. But sometimes the changes up and down just don't happen quickly enough for me, and that adds to my frustration. This whopping handbrake is a shining light in here because rally spec, when you pull it, it stops the power going to the rear, locks the back and lets you slide. The handling, oh, the handling. So things are more rigid than before, and the suspension has been strengthened, and that just improves the steering, the tyre grip and the overall driver satisfaction. Underneath, you have got an electronically controlled permanent all-wheel drive system that can control the torque across all 4 corners of the car, and you've got 3 modes that help with that. You've got normal, you have gravel, and then you have got track, and that puts about 70% of the grunt towards the back, in effect making this a rear-wheel drive car. Best put it in track then. There is a minimal amount of movement to the brake pedal, and Toyota says that it has been created to give solid feedback, which is pretty much what it does. There is no slack in that system and absolutely no sponginess. It kind of feels like it's got the brakes of a bigger car. It's also been designed to cope with the heat that's created from circuit work, so I can just stay on here all day long. Does this big fun factor on a smooth surface here mean that it will give you a rock hard ride on the road? No. It is bouncy on the road, naturally, and it will take a bit of a hammering over speed humps, but that's mainly because of its short wheelbase, which makes it perfect for parking. And quite frankly, I wouldn't have it any other way. There have been some changes to the cabin, primarily to give the driver a better view. So the field of vision has been increased by dropping this seat 25mm, lowering the top of the instrument panel by 50mm, changing the position of the rear view mirror, and angling the control panel towards the driver. Some controls have been repositioned. For example, the intercooler water spray, the traction control system and the hazard lights, they have all been moved closer to the driver. This curved dash is pretty big, and initially it makes you feel as if you are in an office cubicle. The comparatively small screen is a great size in my opinion, and there's enough tech and connectivity behind it to make everyday driving easy. However, there is no wireless mobile charging facility in here. There's no heated seat or heated steering wheel, and just stock up on your USB-C cables because that's all you've got in here. This car is even better to drive than before. Hooray! But it costs £15,000 more. Boo. But that puts it firmly in the middle between the VW Golf GTI and the £50,000 Honda Civic Type R. But for me, this is the perfect filling. Just make sure you get the manual. Thank you so much for watching Driver Reviews. Please let us know your thoughts on the GR Yaris, and please press like and subscribe so that you're notified each time we post something new.